Hey folks, welcome to today's Tales Challenges. It is October the 11th. We are starting in a Nightmare Eggman Void challenge with Knuckles. We're going to bring Knuckles over here. It is a lot of vertical climbing, a lot of cycle-based stuff that we need to try and get through, as we're just going to wait for this, let it go down, boost our way then up and through, and off we go. We're going to stop going over to the other side here and then going straight up with a big jump into a glide. This is going to allow us to then get a big boost jump over this section. We're going to charge up, hopefully land on there, which we have. We're going to use a little bit of a thing. We're going to take a damage boost on this section. We're liberally going to let the speed boost charge up, and then we have the full boost all the way up the top. We're going to move ourselves over now. We're going to go over, hit the boost, grab the enemies to fill up our boost gauge, then going to use that to climb our way up the very top. Probably going to have to do another damage boost here. No, we're actually making it through. Very, very nice for us. We're going to dodge that segment because we don't want that in the slightest, and then run past the section with the rails here. We want to head on the other side of the loop there. That way we don't have to worry about that. Immediately onto our rail, we're going to jump because we skipped the spring because the spring is slow, or not, hit the spring there. Hit that spring instead. Get the jump out of it immediately, and there you go. Sub 1 minute with a nice 58 seconds. On to challenge number 2. And our next challenge is a new one, actually. We've got to collect the 6 dream shards. It's in the level we've done before, but the layout of the shards are in a different spot, which is always nice. Immediately stopping behind us to go and get ourselves clipped up the top there. We will boost our way down. We'll just let the flight fly up there, and away we go. We've now got another 2 here. We're going to grab 1 down this section. We're going to boost land to grab over here, and then immediately just fly our way up towards these springs, because we can then use these springs to get the shiny things up the very top and then fall down and grab our last one. Very smooth stage in a nice 24 seconds there. Sub 25. Ain't going to complain at that. On to round 3. And as always, no Tales Challenge is complete without a Tony Hawk's Pro Benue 3. This time, we're in the Dream Factory, and it's one that we haven't really done a big score one on. So we're going to try and get 100k on this one if we can. If it's the one I think it is, there's a lot of overtime at the end. But you've got to be very careful that if you're doing the overtime, you don't lose the multiplier. I'm very good at losing the multipliers. I'm going to see if I don't do that today. So we're going to run our way in, get the big times at the end to give us a massive chunky score bonus at the end. But we'll see how it goes between now and then. So the start, nice and simple. We're just going to run our way through at as many of these as we can. We don't want to spend too long at some of the starter ones here, mainly because we want to just build up as much score and then go for it. There's a wonderful set of like different enemies in that here that I feel like I'm better off just trying to not hit them all immediately and hit the boxes to get the bigger score multiplier, and then we go for them. Because like there's a whole set over here that if we can just touch these and give us a big set of score there, like you're laughing, you know. But we got to be careful with it, because if you spend too long farming score, then you end up pulling an ARG and not getting enough to actually get to the end of the stage there. So we'll see how that's going to go. So we're going to grab you. I am then going to definitely fly on that. I am going to grab the golds, because the golds are always worth getting. Like, the golds are never worth missing out on. If you can grab them, just grab them. Now, going for the blue there, not really worth it, but if we can get you and you, we can then start working our way up through some of these, which should hopefully give us very nice extra points there. Because you want to get the boost through it if you can. We then just leg it over that, don't get bodied. We did not get bodied, that's nice. Use our booster. Run, fly, jump, go. Jump off, thank you. As I say, we want to make sure we get that. It's a spring. That is not what we're looking for. I still got my multiplier, that's okay. I am not going to run the risk of going back for that one as much as I would want it. Because we want to stay alive. So we're going to get all the boosties around here. Look at the chunky score bonuses on them. Jesus, that's a lot. Right, we're coming towards the end. This is the part I need to be very careful at, because there's going to be a lot as I come off the... Wow, game, can we actually log on? That's going to really mess with me, I think. Oh, no, we're in the final 5 seconds, so this is fine. This is what we want. Final 5 seconds, still active. Still got our ×8 bonus now. So there's a metric butt-ton of enemies around here. Right, what I'm going to deliberately do is try and, like, lure. They ain't listening to me at all. No, they don't move. They just get surprised and then they leg it. Oh, and then I landed. No! Oh, I'll have to do. Maybe we'll get 100k next time we come in. I accidentally landed. We could have got a bit more. But that's the end of today's Tales Challenges. Cheers for watching, everybody.